Lately, there's been a growing trend of vegans imposing their lifestyle choices on their pets, particularly dogs.
Here's a vegetarian who's been training her dog to be a vegetarian. I think we should all pay very close attention to this. Have a look.
So some of you just don't believe that my dog's a vegetarian, so I have this set up right now.
So my dog is vegetarian by choice.
This trend might seem harmless, but in reality, it raises significant concerns. Dogs, by nature, are carnivores, primarily dependent on a meat-based diet to grow. Forcing a vegan diet on them goes against their natural instincts and nutritional needs, leading to potential health risks and behavioral issues. Before we discuss the consequences of forcing a vegan diet on dogs, it's important to know how many people have adopted a vegan lifestyle. Some facts from World Animal Foundation may surprise you. By the stats of 2024, there are approximately 88 million vegans across the globe. That's a lot of people choosing plants over animal products. Interestingly, 67% of this global vegan population is female. Women are leading the charge in this movement. The United States is home to over 13.4 million vegans. Yes, that's right. Veganism is booming in the land of burgers and steaks. Even though globally, only 1 to 2% of people identify as vegan, and it's a small percentage, but it's growing fast. Vegan pet food is a growing, though controversial, market. As more people adopt vegan lifestyles, they're looking for ways to include their pets in the journey. However, to understand why a vegan diet is problematic for dogs, it's essential to know about dogs' natural dietary requirements. Dogs are descendants of wolves, which are apex predators in the wild, surviving on a diet rich in meat. This carnivorous background means that dogs have evolved to digest and absorb nutrients from animal proteins and fats. These nutrients are vital for maintaining their muscle mass, energy levels, and overall health. While dogs are technically omnivores and can eat a variety of foods, their digestive system is optimized for a diet high in animal protein. Their teeth, for instance, are designed for tearing meat, and their stomachs produce a highly acidic environment capable of breaking down raw meat and bones. This digestive efficiency is not suited for a diet predominantly composed of plant materials, which are harder for dogs to digest and may lead to nutrient deficiencies over time. The rise of veganism is more than just a trend. It's a movement driven by deep ethical considerations. Many people are turning to a vegan lifestyle to take a stand against animal suffering and to reduce their environmental impact. But it's not just about the animals. The environmental impact of animal agriculture is staggering. Did you know that livestock farming is responsible for 14.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions? That's more than all the world's cars, planes, and trains combined. You might be thinking that if becoming vegan is so good, then why people are not just adopting it? However, there is another side of the coin that you need to know. While many people are turning to veganism and vegetarianism to reduce their carbon footprint, the reality is a bit more complex than it might seem at first glance. Let's start with the environmental angle. Plant-based diets generally have a lower carbon footprint compared to those heavy in meat and dairy. However, the eco-friendliness of your diet depends heavily on what's on your plate. For instance, highly processed meat alternatives can sometimes have an environmental impact similar to conventional meat. And don't forget about nuts and avocados. While they're plant-based, they need a lot of water to grow. So a diet that's not well planned might not be as green as you think. Now, let's talk about the economic side. Think of all the farmers, ranchers, and workers whose livelihoods are tied to the agriculture sector only. The transition could lead to job losses and economic challenges as the economy adjusts. Plus, large-scale plant-based food production might not yet be able to fully replace the nutritional value and economic output provided by animal production. All of this discussion is a good topic for us humans. However, here we are discussing forcing a vegan diet on pets, particularly dogs. The ethical dilemma faced by vegan pet owners is understandable. They don't want to contribute to the meat industry by feeding their pets animal products. However, this well-intentioned approach can have unintended consequences. Forcing a vegan diet on dogs can lead to a range of health problems. Protein is a crucial component of a dog's diet, essential for building and repairing tissues, producing enzymes and hormones, and maintaining a healthy coat and skin. While plant-based proteins exist, they lack the complete amino acid profile found in animal proteins, making it challenging for dogs to get all the nutrients they need from a vegan diet alone. One of the most significant risks of a vegan diet for dogs is the potential for nutritional deficiencies. Dogs require certain essential nutrients, such as taurine, vitamin B12, iron, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are primarily found in animal products. Taurine, in particular, is vital for heart health, and a deficiency can lead to a condition known as dilated cardiomyopathy, DCM, a potentially fatal heart disease. Vitamin B12, another crucial nutrient, is necessary for nerve function and the production of red blood cells. A deficiency in B12 can lead to anemia and neurological issues, manifesting as lethargy, weakness, and even behavioral changes in dogs. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish and other marine animals, are essential for maintaining healthy skin and coat, reducing inflammation, and supporting cognitive function. Without these nutrients, dogs on a vegan diet may suffer from dry skin, poor coat conditions, and a higher risk of inflammatory diseases. A dog's diet not only affects its physical health, but also its behavior. Dogs on a vegan diet may exhibit signs of increased aggression, anxiety, and restlessness. This behavior can be attributed to the lack of sufficient energy and nutrients in their diet, leading to feelings of hunger and frustration. Numerous cases have been reported where dogs, forced to follow a vegan diet, have attacked their owners or other people. These incidents often occur because the dogs are not receiving the necessary nutrients to sustain their energy levels, leading them to act out in desperation. A hungry dog is a dangerous dog, and when its natural dietary needs are not met, it may resort to aggressive behavior as a means of survival. With the rise in veganism, there has been a corresponding increase in the production of vegan pet food. These products are marketed as complete and balanced, claiming to provide all the nutrients a dog needs to thrive. However, the reality is that many of these foods rely heavily on synthetic supplements to meet the minimum nutritional requirements for dogs. These synthetic nutrients are often less bioavailable than their natural counterparts, meaning that dogs may not absorb them as efficiently. Moreover, the long-term effects of feeding dogs a diet composed primarily of synthetic nutrients are not well studied. While some dogs may appear to do well on a vegan diet in the short term, the overall impact on their health over the years is still largely unknown. Responsible pet ownership means providing a diet that aligns with a dog's natural nutritional needs, and this typically involves the inclusion of meat. A true dog lover prioritizes the well-being of their pet above all else. This includes recognizing the importance of a species-appropriate diet. Feeding a dog meat is not just a matter of personal belief. It is a matter of fulfilling the dog's basic biological needs. Those who cannot bring themselves to provide their dog with the meat it requires should reconsider whether they are truly capable of meeting the responsibilities of pet ownership. Forcing a vegan diet on a dog is not a demonstration of love or ethical superiority. It is a denial of the dog's natural needs. True compassion involves understanding and respecting the differences between species and providing care that reflects these differences. Numerous studies have shown that dogs thrive on a diet rich in animal protein. Research indicates that dogs have a higher requirement for protein than humans, and their bodies are more efficient at processing and utilizing animal-based proteins. This efficiency is due to their shorter digestive tracts and more acidic stomachs, which are designed to break down meat quickly and effectively. Additionally, the bioavailability of nutrients in meat is significantly higher than in plant-based foods. This means that dogs can absorb and utilize the nutrients in meat more effectively, leading to better overall health and longevity. While there is some debate within the scientific community about the potential for dogs to adapt to a vegan diet, the consensus remains that a diet including high-quality animal protein is the best option for their health. The lack of long-term studies on the effects of vegan diets on dogs further underscores the importance of caution in this area. If vegans are concerned about the ethical implications of feeding meat to their dogs, there are alternative approaches that do not compromise the dog's health. For example, they can source meat from ethical and sustainable farms, where animals are treated humanely. Another option is to consider adopting pets that have naturally herbivorous diets, such as rabbits or guinea pigs, rather than forcing an unsuitable diet on a carnivorous animal. Ultimately, the well-being of the pet should always come first. While the desire to live in harmony with one's ethical beliefs is understandable, it should not come at the expense of the animal's health and happiness. Responsible pet ownership involves making informed decisions based on the best available evidence, and the evidence overwhelmingly supports the inclusion of meat in a dog's diet. As veganism continues to grow in popularity, the pet food industry will likely continue to develop new products to meet the demand. However, it is crucial that these products are subjected to severe testing and research to ensure they meet the nutritional needs of dogs. In the meantime, pet owners must be cautious about the claims made by vegan pet food manufacturers and prioritize their pet's health above all else. The debate over vegan diets for dogs is complex and emotionally charged, but it ultimately comes down to the fundamental responsibility of pet owners to care for their animals in a way that respects their natural needs. Dogs are not humans, and their nutritional requirements differ significantly from ours. Forcing a vegan diet on a dog is not only unnatural, but also potentially harmful. It is vital to approach this issue with both compassion and knowledge, ensuring that the well-being of the dog remains the top priority. Do you think it is wise to force a vegan diet on dogs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And do share this video with everyone who owns a dog.